Oh, it's a video.
It's a video. Why? You didn't think it was a video?
Are you vlogging?
Yes.
Yeah, she's a YouTuber, bro. She's a YouTuber. Hey, say hi to my
She
channel.
YouTuber. I like the way you say that, YouTuber.
Actually good.
Hi, we made it. Can you believe it? I'm in Brazil. I'm in Brazil. I'm in Rio de Janeiro, and it's quite possibly the most beautiful place I've ever been. If you are watching this video and you haven't watched the video where I impulsively decided 10 days prior to come to Brazil, you should go watch that video because I think it's a good starting point. I decided to book a trip to Brazil 10 days before coming. I had no plans. I just felt my intuition telling me that now is the time. After years and years of yearning and desiring to come to this place I've been so curious about and I've had so many questions about, I finally just did it. And there's something about following your intuition that is just so eye-opening. Like I just felt in my body, I need to go to Brazil now. And I come. It's like the country was waiting. It's like there were people put in my path that were waiting. I don't even know how to explain to you guys that it feels like the time that I've spent here so far was predestined. It was pre-planned because there's just no way that this city is as magical as it has been. Specifically for me, all the time. There's just no way, but maybe there is a way. I don't know. Either way, I'm so excited to share with you guys. These clips are from my first week in Brazil. I am now in my second week, and this is a day in my life. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited we're in Brazil, and I'm just so happy to get to share this with you. Enjoy! Hello from Rio de Janeiro. I'm trying to film here and it's pretty difficult because I'm a spoiled brat in Los Angeles and have a huge apartment where I can just set up my tripod so many places. How many days have I been here? A week. 7 days. I literally got myself out of bed today by being like, I'm gonna wear this outfit. Like, it literally got me out of bed. The concept of getting up and just being cute. Okay, so the cinematography in these vlogs of me in Brazil, it's not gonna be that good, okay? So just go ahead and lower your hopes. But this is what I'm wearing today. I've been sleeping in so much. Like, it's 11 a.m. In LA, I usually wake up at 6. And I wake up, I'm on TikTok, I'm on my phone, and it's so funny because, like, I'm in Brazil, so why am I doing that? And so far this trip has shown me a lot of, like, you know, you can travel across the world, but at the end of the day you're still yourself, and that kind of has been freaking the F out of me, but I'm just gonna, we'll talk about it more in a little bit. I just need to finish getting ready and packing my bag for the day, putting on sunscreen, eye cream, and doing my hair. But yeah, this is where I'm staying. I'm in this really beautiful house that has like 2 apartments on top of it. And the couple that I'm living with is so sweet and kind and just the most beautiful people. And I could tell as soon as I got here, like as soon as I was welcomed into this space. Boop, 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 boop. I'm in Brazil. I actually came to Brazil. Isn't that so insane? I literally actually came here. And I actually did what I said I was gonna do, and I just like am here. But okay, so we're on the roof of my Airbnb right now. This back there, if you can see it, is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Christ Redeemer statue, the Cristo Redeem. I don't even know how to say it, to be honest, with a Portuguese accent. But yes, that is so beautiful. So if you're new here, my name is Bianca. I'm based in Los Angeles, and I just came out here because I really was just feeling weird about my life in LA. I just feel like it's not really that I'm not doing anything, but I just feel like I'm too young and hot to be sitting in my apartment all day with my cat. Like, I'm still a little jet lagged. I'm still a little confused about my life. I just am trying to figure it out as I go. But I've been here for 7 days. This is the first time I'm like taking out my camera to vlog because everything has just been so amazing to experience and to be present with and to just, I don't know, see what I'm feeling about things. But anyway, today I am going to go to a botanical garden that is apparently so beautiful. I've been feeling really overwhelmed here, to be honest, as an introvert, because I mean, as soon as my flight touched down, suddenly I have plans out the wazoo. Like, just the one person I met online before coming here, like, as soon as my flight touched down, she's like, do you want to go to the beach? And I was like, yeah. And then I get to my Airbnb, and the Airbnb guy is talking to me for an hour, showing me around, talking about all the things that we could do with him and his wife. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so beautiful and amazing. Like, I really thought I would come here and just, like, be silent for a month. Like, I thought I would just wake up, do my own thing, not talk to anybody, and just like zen out. But this place is so social, and I wasn't expecting that. And for the first week of it, I was like, I guess I'll just go with this flow and see how it goes. For context, I met all these other people through the girl I met on Instagram, and they're all French, so they've introduced me to their French friends who are in Brazil. Basically, I've been around a lot of Brazilian people and a lot of Portuguese people. No one really speaks English that well, and it's been really an interesting experience. I just need some alone time. I just need to, like, that's what I need my brain to do, is just, I don't know where I am, where I'm going, but I just had the nicest Uber with a guy on a motorcycle. He was so sweet. He offered to show me around the city. Where am I? What? I'm trying to find the botanical garden, and there's literally a store called Botanical Garden. Oh my gosh, I made it, and I already feel so much better because for once there's just not a million people everywhere. So if you're new here, the reason I talk a lot about being an introvert is because I've spent a lot of my early 20s being super duper socially anxious and super sensitive to my surroundings, to the point where I would just not leave my college dorm or my apartment or the neighborhood I lived in. And for years, It drove me insane because I was like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? You know, I want to solo travel. I want to get out. I want to go places I've never been before without having to Google Maps it and find out what it's like before going. And this trip is just so special to me because I feel like it's such a gift and a reminder and a celebration of how far I've come as a woman. That not only have I finally stopped being so afraid of living my life, but that I came all the way to South America alone, which is something that a few months ago I would have thought I'd never do. And it's just so nice to become this woman that I've always wanted to be, who's just not afraid, who trusts herself, who trusts God, and it's perfect to experience this here for the first time. It's perfect. It's everything and more.
I've been walking around for a bit trying to find somewhere to sit. I keep seeing benches and I'm like, no, it's not right. No, a different one. Look how beautiful this is. I guess we keep going. Wait, I need to go explore out there. It's easy to find like shame in wanting to be alone, and it's easy to find shame in being alone. Like, people who spend a lot of time alone, I've always looked at them and been like, you're weird. Like, go get some friends. Go get some people, you're just lonely. For once I do have the opportunity to go out, like, I'm getting invited places, and I'm realizing I only really want to go places if it's gonna be like 1 to 2 people, or if it's something like bigger and social. Like, I want to be able to have like really good conversation. Like, that is something that I've realized is so important to me. I was watching this video on YouTube last night about introvertedness, just because I've been thinking so much about it. I'm like, I literally came all the way to this huge city and I'm just here alone. Like, something about it feels so wrong, but I'm loving it. Like, I'm loving getting to do whatever I want. There's a part of me that's like, oh, you're just an introvert because you just don't like people and you're picky, and it's really not that. I just like really need space to think, and I don't even know what it is that's so important to think about in my brain. I just really need space and safety with space, which is hard to find. You know, like, I'm realizing walking around here, I feel so safe because this is like a ticketed, fenced-in area. There's not any creepers or weirdos, and sometimes I do wonder how different life would be if I didn't have to worry about safety, because then I would come outside and do things like this all the time. Oh, beautiful bird. So yeah, I was watching this YouTube video, and there's apparently a psychologist that narrowed introvertedness down to like 4 main types of introverts. I'm not going to pretend to know the other ones. I only remember the one that I resonate with, which is a thinking introvert. And these are people who can do well in social situations, but only typically if, you know, it's like emotionally mature and things are being talked about that matter, and or we're questioning like, what is the purpose of all of this? And like sometimes I freak myself out because I'll be around people and I'm like, why am I not enjoying this? You know, like, why am I not enjoying this as much as others? And I think even a big part of being introverted is asking yourself a lot of questions and trying to have this deep understanding of yourself. And in recent years, I've been like, wow, like, the more that I understand myself, the easier it is to spend time with myself, because I'm not, I don't know, like, I'm aware that I'm a picky person. There's only certain things I like to do. I'm very, very specific with where I go and what I do, and if I don't think something's a good vibe, you will not catch me there. And it was just nice to see that, like, written down as the type of introvert that I am, because I don't, like, if I have a whole YouTube channel where I literally just talk while being alone. So, like, am I an introvert? But I really am. I, like, love getting to share with you guys. I love getting to be out here alone and then turn it into something later. Like, it's so fulfilling to me. And yeah, I think when I first got here to Brazil, I was just like, okay, I'll just say yes to everything and see how it goes. And it was beautiful, but I'm excited now to probably spend the rest of the month just with like 1 to 2 people at a time, maybe going out like once or twice a week. It's interesting when I spend a lot of time with other people, it's fine. I just feel like I've lost myself. I feel like I need to go have a conversation with myself. So interesting, some people who don't need that, but I really do. And I still haven't found a bench. I just want to sit and read my book. My friend Grace, she's French. I met her on Instagram, and then it turns out she is friends with the other girl who lives in my Airbnb, which, like, crazy, small world. She speaks French, I speak English. She speaks pretty good English, but I was like, oh, come to the garden, like when we were planning the day. She thought I meant to come to the beach, because I said, oh, I also want to go to this beach. But anyway, it's nice I'm getting to do both things. Wow, this is insane. This is Grace.
Nice to meet you.
Grace is from Paris. And how long have you been in Rio?
Like 1 month and a half.
Wow. And you're here until the end of this month?
Yes.
She's here even longer than I'm here. And you're loving it, right?
It's crazy. It's kind of one of the best places I ever been.
Yeah. When we found each other on Instagram and I followed her thinking that she lived, like I thought she was from Rio de Janeiro because of the way she was posting on her Instagram story. It was like every night she was with like 10 people, and I was like, she has to be a local. And then we meet and she's like, I'm from France.
From France, yes.
I'm like, how do you have so many friends? And then I met some of her friends and they're just so fun.
They are.
So easy, yeah. So nice to get along with.
Primeira vez que eu te vi, menina, meu coração pulou pra boca. Da primeira vez que eu te vi, menina, meu coração pulou pra boca.
Okay, the time just keeps changing more and more and more and more. Stranded. Now we're just
Looking for a cute guy.
I just got home from the beach. It was an hour away, and Grace and I got lost. Like, we're trying to find an Uber, and there's this thing that's been happening here where if you're in like a kind of hard to get to area, I don't know, is it hard to get to? I don't know. Basically, we had like 20 different Ubers cancel on us, and we're in the middle of nowhere, like an hour south with traffic. But that was such a beautiful beach, and I'm so glad to have experienced that. But anyway, now, so then on the way home, we're trying to find an Uber, so we just start walking towards like a main area, and then we run into these two guys who are French Canadian, and I'm like, we can't get a car. They're like, we just finished hiking and we went to the beach and we can't get a car either. And I was like, oh, okay, my car is finally coming. Do you guys want to get in ours? So then we had an hour-long road trip home with these guys, and they were so nice and so funny. And one of them had been traveling for 6 months and is finally like finished his trip. And then the other one just got to Rio last week. And these are like two like party guys. Like one guy works in poli-sci and the other guy in politics, and the other guy is like a real estate agent. And you can just tell they were the type of guys that just like go at it. Like it's just two white guys. Like to me, I see two French white guys, I'm like, oh yeah, like you like to party, you like to drink. And they're telling me, they're like, we're so tired, like we've never been somewhere where going out like this every single night is so common. And I'm just looking at them like, okay, so I'm not a crazy person. Like extroverts are saying that this city is crazy. Imagine. Are you going out?
Yeah.
Are you working out?
No. So I was supposed to be already at the jazz, but he called me, so I just went now. Now I'm gonna change really quickly and I'm gonna go.
Okay.
You coming?
Yes.
You coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna change.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah?
go together.
Really? Okay. Okay, one second, let me throw on clothes.
Yes, ready?
You see what I mean? This is what I'm wearing, what I was wearing earlier, but I put a bikini top underneath. And then my blue pants. Very cute. Actually, like I have so much energy right now. And you know what? That's the thing about being an introvert is like, once I get that time alone, like I can do anything. You know, I can do anything. Okay, but while we're waiting on my roommate, I'll show you the view outside of here because it's so gorgeous. I'm having so much fun here. Like I was kind of spiraling low-key the past 2 days because I was on my period, and I was just like, and it was raining, and I was like, did I make the right decision in coming here? Like I've met all these people, but they're French. Why have I met so many French people? Like the guys in the car were French. Everybody's French, and I don't speak French, and I'm just like, should I learn Portuguese? Should I learn French? Should I learn German? Should I learn Spanish? I'm overwhelmed, but it's kind of fun because I've met no Americans. And that's what's really making this feel fun and like a vacation, is I'm just really around new people, and it's just so good.
No, you pay by. Stop on that. The cops.
Cops? The cops?
See a YouTuber.
Oh, why?
Where do you got the camera from?
eBay.
First of all,
eBay.
It's like from.
You still have eBay?
You don't use eBay?
We don't have it anymore.
What? Really?
Because like split up in Germany.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and now we have Kleinanzeigen.
What the heck is that?
Outbought it.
What? But you can still buy things used.
It's just a different page, yeah. It's just like Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, okay, okay. Where are we going? I can't believe I'm drinking a beer right now. I don't enjoy it at all.
Give it to someone else.
No, I'll finish
It's
it.
just like community cash.
From the German cult.
No, but
men.
community cash the best thing ever because everyone is in with it. Everyone is. I mean, if you like.
How does anybody know where we're going? I don't think they know where we're going.